Howdy, hot shots, beaming to you from Not a Financial Advisor land with not financial advice. It's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, and it's time to take over the VeVe world. Guys, come on. All right, so grab your toothpaste because we're about to brush up on a new listing, Popularity Marvel Connections. Woo, we got a few things to go over today. So here we are on the VeVe. Now, I was wrong yesterday. I was all confused. I was all butt-fangled. Okay, I was on the VeVe site that doesn't have the Uniswap timer, the Uniswap type. You know, I go back and forth between all these pages and everything, and I just got all discombobulated. All right, but here we are on the Ecomi site. Ecomi. I like Ecomi. I don't know what you guys like. Uniswap, 8 hours, 26 minutes, and 19 seconds. It's coming down to the wire, guys. It's going to be available. I already see people on the Reddit, in the Telegram and everything. They're like, how am I going to buy it on Uniswap? How do I buy this on Uniswap? What's the cheapest way to buy it on Uniswap? Because they've been nervous to go get it at BitMax or Bit4X. That's why you and I are early, because we didn't care. We're like, we need our Ecomi. We're going to go get Ecomi. Don't do it because I did it. Do it because you want to. Do it because you want to beat the mad rush into Ecomi. Don't do it because I said so. We'll all lose all our money. That's why I'm not a financial advisor. This is your one-stop shop to lose all your money. Okay, guys. So there's a Uniswap listing coming in 8 hours and 25 minutes. If you want to beat it, you're going to have to go somewhere and get it. I use Bit4X because I'm in the United States and they're the only ones that let me use it. Instructions are on a video that, oh my gosh, I was being too excited. It froze me. Let's get out of there. We're going to do it again. Okay, boom, boom, float on top, baby. Woo, you got to see me in all my glory, all blown up like that and everything. So you want to use Bit4X? There's a link down below to save you 30% on your trading fees. I think it's about 1% to purchase Ecomi. I was looking through my old transactions. It's about 1%, so it saves you about 1/3%. So let's go say that you buy 100,000 Ecomi, and you use that link, you get an extra 300 Ecomi, basically. That's what it seems like to me if you use the link. Unfortunately, nobody gave me a link when I first signed up. I was kind of early, and I didn't see where the link was. So now I have to pay full trading fees. It kind of sucks because I'd like to have as many trades as I've done. I'd probably have like an extra, you know, I don't know, what, like an extra 2,000 Ecomi. If it ever gets to $1, that's 2,000 bucks. So don't think about it as $20. Think about it in the future value, because that's what Ecomi would be in the future. And man, I wish I had that link. Anyway, use my link down below if you're going to buy on Bit4X to beat the Uniswap listing. I think the fees are a lot cheaper too. I use Lumens to transfer, and it was like a 0 transfer fee. Then I just have to pay like 1% to transfer to Tether, and then I buy the Tether Ecomi pair. If you need instructions on how to use Bit4X, I do have a video that goes over it. It's a little bit tricky because you got to transfer from your wallet to your spot account. And then in the spot account, you have to use whatever currency you transferred in. Now, if you have Tether on whatever brokerage you're transferring from, then that's fine. But you could use Cash App to transfer Bitcoin. You could use Coinbase and transfer Lumen. Lumens, right? XLM, I think that's what that is. So anyway, that one's the cheapest one that I found because I've used Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. Whew, Ethereum's expensive. That's why I'm not using Uniswap anyway. I'm going to keep using Bit4X even when it's on Uniswap. Plus, you got to get wrapped Ecomi on Uniswap, or you got to sell wrapped Ecomi. We don't even have instructions on how to do that yet. I'll definitely put out a video when that comes about, when I can find the instructions on how to wrap it. But right now, I don't know how that works. So, you know, we'll have to experiment with that. Okay, guys, so 8 hours, 22 minutes, and 56 seconds. By the time this video gets uploaded, because I have speeds faster than late 90s dial-up, it'll probably be like 6 hours, but we'll have to see. Okay, oh, I was trying to read some of the, you know what I'm trying to figure out about the gems and OMIs and Ecomi? I haven't figured it out yet. I've asked a few people. Nobody's answered me. I gotta figure it out. When you buy new gems, the dollar amount worth of Ecomi for those new gems goes into the vault, waiting for those gems to be spent. Once those gems are spent, they burn all that. Then there's a repurchase of Ecomi from the secondary market to help replenish that. It's 10% of 70%. So basically 7% on new sales because they send 30% to the App Store for fees. And then there's 10% of that gets repurchased, 10% of the remaining gets repurchased, which works out to about 7%. On the secondary marketplace, when it opens, if it opens, it's never opening for me. Some people, I guess it's open, maybe people that have a lot more collectibles than I do, then 70% of that amount gets repurchased because the other 30% goes to the App Store for fees. But my question is, I buy a collectible from somebody in the marketplace. Now they have all those gems. Well, those gems have already had the OMI burnt because I used them. What happens now? My assumption is if they purchase again in the marketplace, then the 2.5% commission that Ecomi gets is what gets repurchased from the secondary market, or what gets burnt, and maybe a percentage of that gets repurchased. I don't know. I haven't seen a chart. I haven't seen one of their goofy flow charts for that. But then what happens if they buy in the store? They buy a new collectible with those gems. Those gems have already been, the Ecomi for those gems has already been burnt, and the repurchase for those gems has already been made. What happens once they recycle through the system? That's what I got to find out. When I find out, I'll let you guys know. I don't know yet. All right, look, there's the VeVe site. See, no Uniswap listing. So we're coming into Uniswap listing, and we've got peak popularity. Like, we're popular as ever. We're going to go over that. Look, it's on a tear today, 13.5% up. Earlier, it was even up 16% that I saw, so it's fluctuating there a little bit. $2 billion market cap. And you know what? That's not entirely accurate because some has been repurchased, but then there's also some that can make it into the market from the founders tokens or the business development tokens. So it's very hard to figure out exactly what the market cap is because this 166 billion is not constantly updated. Okay. But this 750 billion here, not really relevant to us because most of those coins were already locked up forever and we're never going to see them. So over half of the coins are never going to see the light of day. And then of the rest of them, some of them are locked up on like a 24-month lockup. Some of them are on a 12-month lockup. So we don't know how fast those are going to trickle into the market. I'm sure it's not going to flood in all at once. Hopefully they don't flood in any faster than the repurchases happen, especially if VeVe gets on the ball and starts making more drops, because right now I can't buy anything. I'm going to have to buy a Mermicorno. I'm going to buy a Mermicorno because check it out. I'm starting to like it a lot. Look, I post this in the feed. I got my Dulce and my coffee, man. I got my donuts and coffee. So I was thinking about dunking her. I was thinking, I'm going to grab her and dunk her in my coffee. So I definitely need to get a unicorn. I need to get a Mermicorno of Dulce. Did you see one? I didn't see. I need to have a donut mermaid. A mermaid donut. Oh man, but she could swim underwater. So if I dunk her in coffee, then it wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't drown her like a regular Dulce. But anyway, I put her in the feed because then you get followers. And I heard somewhere, some rumor that you get to be a master collector or something like that if you have a lot of followers. I see a lot of people doing follow for follow in there. I'm probably going to have to start doing that just to get some more people because I don't post on the feed constantly and I only have like 10 collectibles. And I stuck 2 of those in my son's account so he could walk around and play with it because he wanted to be involved. So I made him an account and then I stuck 2 of my collectibles in there so that he could go around and play with it. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll never be a master collector because I only have 10 from the beginning and now all the drops are sold out before my slow internet can get me any. Sometime, someday, some way. Ooh, when Wolverine comes out though, I don't know. If I can't get Wolverine, I'm probably going to cry. I don't know. If I can't get Wolverine, I'm probably just going to break down. But you know what? If the community, somebody said they were going to get me a Wolverine. I said, you know what? If the community gets me a Wolverine, if they gift me a Wolverine, I'm definitely going to cut my beard like Wolverine, okay? Like, I know I'll look goofy, and I can't grow the hair that Hugh Jackman has or that Wolverine has because I'm almost bald. I'm almost bald in the back, and so if I just had it in the front like this, oh man, my hair would look worse than Donald Trump. Anyway, if I had like a big old bald spot right here and then spikes in how goofy is that? So I can't do that, but I could trim the beard. I could trim the beard like Wolverine. So if somebody gifts me a Wolverine, boom, there goes the Wolverine beard. Oh man. So I did show you Dulce, but I have other gifts. Okay. Look first off, somebody told me I'm such a doofus. I knew what this thing was. This a pod racer. Now I'm not a Star Wars fan. Right there, I'm not a Star Wars fan. Obviously, I've seen some stuff from Star Wars. I've never really watched all the movies, but I know it's huge. I know people like Star Wars, and I think I have a Star Wars video game on like my old Xbox 360, and I remember racing these things through the canyons. Okay, so I think I did see them before. I was afraid to say Star Wars because I didn't want people being like, that's not Star Wars, and that's not confirmed, because Star Wars is so big that if they have Star Wars, but they have Marvel, which means a Disney connection, and Star Wars is obviously owned by Disney, right? That's the thing now, right? Because they got the Star Wars land at Disneyland. I've been there. I've been there. I got pictures there. Not a huge Star Wars fan, but that Star Wars land is pretty dang cool. I went there before the Coco, and before I couldn't get in there without a mask. And now they canceled I'm SoCal, so I had SoCal Select. I had the little pass. I could go there all the time. Oh, man, but I can't go there anymore because of the Coco. Anyway, supposedly that's a pod racer down there that we just see the very edge of. So that's a little Easter egg, a little bit of sneak peek at what's coming. Everybody's going to lose their mind. I mean, Marvel and Star Wars, is that as big as Pokemon when you combine the two of them along with DC, General Motors, and NFL? I'm pretty sure collectively that's as big as Pokemon. Pokemon might still become... No, probably not. Probably not, even though Alfred Alcon is the one who named Pokemon. I don't know. That might give him some pull. And since he's in charge of this project, maybe he could. No, probably not. Probably not. But we won't talk about that until Pokemon is revealed, if it ever gets revealed. Whew, okay, but listen, I told you guys that we're at peak popularity. Now, you saw that we were like number 1 and 2 in the Apple App Store, right, in Canada and the United States. You saw that we were like the most searched for on CoinMarketCap. OMI was the most searched for on CoinMarketCap. We got more stuff here for us, guys. We got more stuff. Let me show you what we got. This is the Google Play ranking, okay? In all of the different areas, United States, Australia, Netherlands, Italy. Woo, we are worldwide. Okay, so in the United States, we are the top 4 grossing apps. In Australia, the top 3 grossing apps. In, where's this place? Oh, Netherlands, number 2, baby, number 2. It's going to be number 1. I don't care. It's going to be number 1. When Marvel drops, it's going to be number 1. Listen, if we just had more drops and the marketplace open, it would be number 1 right now. And that's without Marvel and Star Wars or Pokemon. Okay, but it's going to be number 1. Number 3 here in Canada, and number 4 in Italy. Oh my gosh, worldwide we are popular as all get out. Like, you just can't get any more popular than that. I told you, OMI's the prom queen of cryptocurrencies. Here we are on Bitforex. I saw this across my screen, and I had to take a picture of it. Best performing tokens on Bitforex since March. We got OMI, number 1 with a bullet, baby. That's a... What is Pickle? Now I got to look at Pickle. Thanks a lot. Now I got to look at Pickle. You stick Pickle right there in my face, and now I got to take a look at the Pickle. I didn't want to take a look at the Pickle because I didn't know what the Pickle was, but it's right there in it's number 2. It's a big fat number 2. Now I got to go look at the Pickle. Number 2 is a stink pickle. Anyway, all right, guys. So I got that right there. But this is really exciting. You probably see my sneak peek over here. We saw on this picture here where I was like, Avengers Endgame. That's from the U.S. Patent Trade Office, okay? So this is not some kind of like, hack Photoshop job by a fan who's trying to hoax us. Now, it's not confirmation, okay? But I would say, like I told you, if I was on a jury, I'd say that's it. VeVe's convicted. They got the Marvel license, okay? But let's look at what else we got here. Somebody was digging into the assets within the VeVe site. Supposedly, they could have had this in their own folder. I don't know. This one right here looks to me like maybe that's not like VeVe. Like, they don't make it on standing on the rock. I didn't see the other collectibles. They were not connected to a platform like that. So take it with a grain of salt. But we got Captain America, the Cap. Okay, everybody wants Captain America. He's pretty cool. Okay, not as cool as Wolverine. No, not as. And you know who else he's not as cool as? Iron Man. So let's see, what do we got? Is that Tony Stark? Oh, is that Tony Stark's head? They're just going to put out a head? Maybe. I don't know. It says it's an asset. You know, they have this like VeVe folder that they're working on and stuff like that. I didn't include this stuff in the last video. This looks a little more sketch to me, but I'll tell you what, in the same folder, they had all the assets from the VeVe app that did match the VeVe app in addition to this. So if it is a hoax, it was pretty well perpetrated because they took all the assets from the VeVe app and then these were the assets too. Now, maybe they just extracted all the assets and then stuck these in there in addition to that. It's possible. Okay, so these may not be real assets, but I still think they have the Marvel license regardless. But that was Tony Stark. Now this is where it really gets cool. You got Iron Man, baby. You got the Iron Man helmets. Like everybody who likes Marvel likes Iron Man. Okay, maybe if you don't, just let me know down below. Just tell me, Kevin, you're full of it. I don't like Iron Man, but I like Marvel. And I'll understand. Okay, but for anybody, just say OMI is my homie for the algos down below because we're #1 with a bullet, and I'm one of your top 65 favorite digital investment YouTubers. So make sure you get to sub it.